Like the amount of kids that I see walking around, even in Spain, with PSG and Mbappe and Neymar t-shirts on is insane. Yeah, literally, it's mad, mate. Yeah, I didn't realize that PSG was so global. Like, I know France ain't a million miles away from Spain. It's like pretty much on the border.
But it's not even that PSG are global. You got to understand that Neymar's a brand on his own. Mbappe's a brand on his own. Messi's a brand on his own. So it's not even a club anymore. The players are bigger than the clubs. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not as a
day I see him, every day when I'm out, if I go supermarket, beach, wherever I go, every single day I see a kid with an Mbappe or Neymar t-shirt on. Every day. I don't see anyone with Verratti's name on the back.
But that's what I'm saying, because Verratti's sick. Verratti's one of their most important players. But guess what?
No one wants to be Verratti, bro.
Yeah, but it's not sexy, bro. You know, like that. It's just not. It's not. And that's what people need to understand. So these dickheads getting onto Anthony, it's like, bro, there's bigger things in football you need to worry about, like racism, bro, that you don't care about. Do you know what I mean? Like Ronaldo going on strike, missing pre-season, coming back, throwing a hissy fit. Do you know what I mean? Then scoring a tap in, and all of a sudden he's back. Like another nothing performance from him yesterday, bruv.
He was back after the penalty and started suing against a team that I thought was another strain of COVID, bruv. I can't lie.
Bro, that's what I mean. And they're praising Ronaldo, doing shit step overs and giving the ball away, bro. Played shit yesterday, and then literally got a consolation goal right at the end that didn't matter. And all of a sudden, do you know what I mean? Man is shamelessly tweeting that, yo, Ronaldo's back. He was fucking shit, bro. He had one chance where he cut inside, and he had the whole goal to hit, bro. And he kicked the ball out the stadium. He's awful. He's fucking awful, bro.
Did he play the full 90?
I think he did, actually, yeah. I think he did play the full...
I'm shocked.
I think he did play the full 90.
I can't lie. I didn't think we'd ever see him again in the United shirt.
Me neither, but we need to rotate. Even the manager at halftime, he took off Lissandro, he took off Anthony. Then after that, he took off Casemiro. He's resting everyone. Like, he just wanted to get the game won, and then he just started taking players off, innit? So we need Ronaldo right now because we don't have squad depth. But like, he's dusted, bro. I think in January he's gone. So yeah, it's just one of them ones where, bruv, the Anthony thing makes me sick because, like, it's pathetic. I'll be completely honest, it's pathetic. It's a disgrace that we're even having these kind of conversations. And unfortunately, there's undertones to all of this, bro. There's undertones to all of these situations because the players that tend to play that way tend to be from a certain ethnicity. That's just how it is, bro. It's a cultural thing again. These people don't get it. Do you know what I mean? I remember when Yannick done my boy Balassi done the little flick against Ericsson against Tottenham. Yeah. Their man thought that he didn't mean it, bro, because their man are not from the streets. They don't understand. He was a
proper FIFA street baller as well.
But these men don't understand. It's in our blood, fam. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how we play football, bro. We express ourselves, and that's how we are on and off the pitch. That's why Pogba's the way he is. That's why he dresses the way he does. Has the loud hair, the jewelry and that, bro. It's in our culture, bro. It's in our blood. It's the same with these Brazilians, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the biggest fucking slave port in the fucking world, bro. Like, it's the African influence why these men have that source and the way they man play like that, bro. So when all these men don't like the way man express themselves, bro, that's where it comes from. That's exactly where it comes from, and that's why these men don't like it, bro. That's why they don't fucking like it.
Same as Saint Maximin. Yeah, Saint Maximin. Like that guy is probably one of the most skillful players in the league. Yeah, literally one of the most skillful players in the league. Like, and there's not many of them. You got Anthony, you got him. Who else is there? We're struggling after that. Who else is in the league? Saint Maximin, when he's on it, he is fucking.
Saint Maximin's a joke, and Anthony, but there's no one else that really does those things, isn't it?
Who else? The chat might know a few, but there's not many. Zaha, I suppose you could put in that category.
Yeah, Wolf as well. But again, like Africans, like this is what it is. These men don't like it, and that's just what it is. These men don't like it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, it's crazy. The thing is, some of these players, like, yeah, Elise's a decent player, man. That guy is class. Yeah, he won't be a Palace much longer.
Yeah, Elise's crazy, but that's what I mean. It's all the same thing. Eze, all these men that play, all them men that play with that kind of freedom, bro, they all look the same, bruv. They all come, they all got the same kind of background. Like, it's not really rocket science. Do you know what I'm saying?
How many English players like that?
None of them. You know what I mean? The closest they got to that is Phil Foden. Like, Phil Foden's the closest thing they got to a saucy baller. And Phil Foden ain't flair, blood. He's not flary. He's not.
The last time, he probably weren't even that flary either, was probably Steve McManaman.
And Steve McManaman was Joe Cole was the closest thing that man had to a street.
Joe
baller.
Cole's a shout actually. Yeah, Joe Cole.
Joe Cole was the closest thing that England had. He was doing Robonas and that. He was closest thing that we had to a street baller. Like, do you know what I mean? That looked acceptable to get away with it. You know, like that. And that's what it is. And Joe Cole was like catching the ball in his chest and that, catching it on his shoulders and doing Robonas. And he weren't getting cooked for it. He wasn't.
No, he weren't. Yeah, it's mad.
He wasn't. Grealish don't do Robonas and that. Grealish is just a dribbler and a ball carrier, but he wasn't doing that. Same with Gaza. These lot suck off Gaza, yeah. And these men still say that Paul Gascoigne was their best player ever. Most of these guys suck off Gaza. Why? Because he had feet like these other guys, not as good, but I mean, Gaza was the closest thing to these flair players that these men don't like now.
Yeah, the English Maradona and that, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But all of a sudden now it's offensive because man don't look like.
You can't do that, bro. No, that's disgusting behavior. Get in the bin.
But that's what I mean, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, when a man looks a certain way, it's acceptable to play football like that. But when they don't, Lee, fucking riot, innit? Do you know what I mean? When Letitia was juggling it over people's heads, they weren't like, "Oh, that's disrespectful." All of a sudden, Richarlison done 3 kick-ups in a fucking witch hunt.
Mad. You're right.
These
mad,
guys are
mate.
pathetic.
And the thing is with it, you're spot on, because there is no English footballers now that are that good, and they can't do that. It's always the foreign players that can do that, right? But the foreign players, most of these foreign players, like you said, they're from Africa or South America. Yeah, they've grown up with fuck all, bro. Yeah, so football is just enjoyment, and they're not expecting to make it. Yeah, they're just like they can't even afford to buy football boots. They're running around barefoot on gravel and shit and sand and that. Yeah. So then when they do make it, they just continue on with what they've done because it's living the dream. It's not a career. It's just an extension of their childhood.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, that's why I loved Alexis, man. When I watched Alexis, you could just tell that guy was just having fun, mate. Like just out on that pitch, just skinning people for fun. Yeah. And enjoying it as well. Yeah. Like obviously he wanted to win. Yeah, because like that was the mindset. Like you've come to England, you've smashed it. You were raised in Chile with fuck all. And I read the story. He said he had no football boots, yeah, and his mum and dad saved up, and the first club that he went to, the wages that he was getting, it was only a tiny amount of wages. The first club, they saved up his wages for him and bought him the pair of boots. Yeah, like while he was running around in just fucking some shitty trainers or something.
But that's what I mean. Ronaldinho never had no boots, blood, and that's the funny thing. I think like his first club, they said when they signed him, they signed him for like some footballs and some bibs and shit, bro. Like they literally gave the club equipment for a player, bro, because man was so poor they didn't even have equipment, bro. Like this is what these men are coming from. Do you know what I mean? And then you're gonna tell these men they can't go out there and enjoy themselves. Fuck out of here, bro. Like
that's the thing. That's what I said. It's an extension of their childhood, bro. Like they were doing this in the streets, in the favelas, in the fucking in the car parks and shit. Yeah, like in the tower blocks, they were just bouncing the ball off the wall and fucking catching it and flicking it up and shit. Yeah, now they can't do that because Paul Scholes says so. Fuck, man.
Paul Scholes gonna fuck off. That's it. You worry about chewing toenails, bruv. You know them ones. Man's got bigger problems. I'll be honest, bro.
Look, Switch, man. Like, you know, I don't know if there's some Twitch channels that do all of that. I'm not sure. Like, I know there's ones for the girls in the jacuzzis. Like, maybe Edu and Scholes can bring their daughters along and suck toes together and stuff. Like,
bruv, who knows, innit, bruv? You know what I mean? Them toe merchants and that. You know what I'm saying?